are you all? How was the Easter going? How did you guys go with the celebration?
Yeah, good.
All right. Now, first of all, go to the chat and download the booklet. Have you guys downloaded the booklet already? Beth already posted yesterday. Okay, Anna has posted that. All right. Let's do this now. Where's the... And let's celebrate your win. Where's the chat gone? Oh, sorry, I have multiple screen. Okay, go into Facebook and share with us your win. Anna has done it. So the rest of the gang can do that in the Facebook. Okay, let's see what Anna did. Where's your light, Anna? You are in, like, look like a ghost.
I'm no ghost, baby.
Yep, it's so good to hearing Shauna is doing so well.
Yeah. I'm
amazing, isn't it? How long the journey has been like? When did you start seeing? When did start seeing?
I pushed it, as you know, the story. I pushed it from September. If I had, most of the people that have gone through the same as she has are already dead. So I'm very lucky that yeah, I'm just very, very lucky. Well, actually, no, I asked for help. I asked the universe. I asked the source, and I asked God. So you know what? I'm there. I'm there.
Good. So, yep. What it meant to be coming your way came your way, isn't it?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And all going well, guys. She will. All goes well at the moment. Her bloods look really great. If she continues down this path for the next 2 months, she'll be free of the diabetes, which was because of the pancreas not working. So the insulin might start to produce. You might be able to start retaining her vitamins. I can't give her any oils. I can't do anything with her because every time I give her Panaway, it's like giving her a shot of morphine. She's out.
It is.
Yeah, she's
Ginger
out.
green is very, powerful.
Yeah. Okay. So I can't do that to her, so I don't. But I'm really happy that she's moving in that direction, and that I can start seeing that she's getting there. And that to me is more important than anything else that I'm going through at the moment.
Beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah.
Okie-doke. All right then, ladies. And what else? Well, Anna is just having so many wins. Like, she almost finished the course, and someone dressed up and put lipstick on for her interview, and her car is totally in her name.
Yeah. That was the best part. That's the best part. But since that's happened, I've been having dreams, so I've got to sort that shit out too. Sorry.
Which one are you referring to?
Oh, mate. No, car. I've had some really weird dreams, guys. I'm grateful for the things that I've received. I'm grateful for the wins that I'm getting and the things that are aligning themselves. But I've been having some really strange dreams, like last night. Right. So while I'm sleeping, and Tamara will attest to this, I've been told to just continue to sleep. It says sleep. I feel sleepy. And this is the first time I've actually slept in. Like, seriously, guys, when was the last time you heard me get up at 8:30 in the morning on a work day?
Yep. Strange.
Yeah. It is very strange. So yeah, it's yeah.
Okay, good. Anne-Marie, so proud of you, working on your website. Yes, you got the SEO, search engine expertise expert there. 2 people ready to, someone before her company is a month old is already starting employing people. So jealous.
We've got to talk about something else that Catherine's brought up, which we'll talk about offline, but it's other ways we can get other people employed.
Yeah, I told her already. So I mentioned it already. So we'll, as I told you, how come you have 2 accounts? Anna or Brian?
Who? I've only got one.
No, you got two of your faces there. I have no idea. Anyway.
Christ's sake. Okay, because I want to have two screens. Like,
No,
it's not
it's me.
you.
It's me. When you joined on my computer the other day, my computer seems to be joining as Anna O'Brien, not me.
oh, you know what? Well, we are in partnership, my darling.
Yes.
Alina, where have you disappeared to? Your beautiful face is gone.
She's there. What are you talking about?
I'm
I
here.
can't see your face.
Oh, she's frozen on our screen.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
there
she's
she
back. Cool. Let's move on, ladies. Anne-Marie. Yep, good job, Anne-Marie. And what's the fourth one? Your office. When you're serious about one business, something has to go.
Yeah. Oh no, not really. I'm just like rearranging it.
I'll
bit
send
of a
someone there.
It's a bit
I'm
of
sending my Slayer, okay?
look. Look. This is my.
It's so much neater, honey. It's so much neater. It's beautiful.
Yep. Cool. All right, Alina. You had a great weekend for the Easter. That's good. And meditating daily. That's the consistency. That's what we want to see.
How
And
you
Yes.
ran 5 miles on Saturday and Sunday. 5 miles, what 8 kilometers in our Australian terms. Don't get me to convert the matrix. But anyway, 5 miles
I
is
think
long.
so.
Yeah. It's about 1 point something K. Yeah, beautiful. That's good stamina. And what else has Evie and Tamara put in? I don't know what they're doing. Well, you guys missing out the cheers this week. You're trying. That's okay.
I'm trying.
It's okay. No stress. We could come back later. Okay. This was the time now.
My mine
6:15.
isn't showing up, but I put mine in.
Yeah,
do it
we'll
again.
come back to that later. Okay. All right. So we haven't had a chance to do the intention, but this week, what kind of intention you guys have set up for yourself so far?
I put my intentions in.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Good. But shall we share? Just take 5 minutes because it's a short week, but just focus on like looking at your own progress for the week.
Okay. I don't know. I can hear people typing, honey.
Yeah. Let me do a few things. Yeah. Okay, cool. All right. Anyone just want to unmute and share instead of just typing because I will need to get out my Facebook account and Beth to go in because they've been watching me.
Okay.
The Facebook police.
So we're talking about, sorry, Catherine, are we talking about actions or intentions? Intentions?
Intention now. What was your intention at the beginning of the week when you were on holiday without me at your back?
I wasn't on holiday, but I'll just tell you what I was doing. Healing the body and healing the soul. Loving me more when I'm growing, because I'm growing spiritually even more. I've been reading your book. It's amazing because all the stuff that we've been speaking about is actually what I talk about, and it's the alignment of the body. It's being a great creator of your own wording. You know, it's everything that you do, everything that you say, everything that you emanate creates the energy that you want. So your words might say, I love you, but your body and the energy you're sending is, fuck you. Right? and it's true, guys, it happens, right? But changing the vibrations within the inner body, it's like that day that on that Sunday with Catherine a week ago, she checked me in my alignment. And when she'd done that, everything started to move in together. So I'm actually more focused now about what I say and how I say it. And then I'm considerate in what I do. And I'm putting out more, I'm always asking to stream kindness, you know, kind thoughts rather than negative thoughts. Despite what that person may have done, no matter how angry I am, I try and think about, you know, why. So my daughter today exploded and started having crying fit and started doing all some really crazy stuff. And I said to her, I don't know what's up your ass, but would you like me to go up there and look at it? Because I'm a bit tired of having this conversation. Oh, listen to the way you speak. I said, okay. And she goes, oh, now you're going to get aggressive. I go, have I been aggressive? She goes, well, you know, just the way I said, have I been aggressive? She goes, no. All right. So because I'm loud and I'm being very conscious of what I do, what I say, I still don't, I still got a long way to go, guys. But yeah, with her, you know, I can't handle the pity party, you know, can't do it. You have gotten this far, further than anyone else has, through what we have done and achieved. Yes, have a quiet, silent cry of victory and celebration. You know you've got a lot more to go. Please don't attack me because I ask you why you're crying, because I really want to know why. Oh, you know, because Mario is this. I go, I don't understand it when you mumble. And then it's
Okay.
mummy not caring when mummy says that. Sorry, guys. It's just, yeah, those are the
I
things.
get that too.
Yeah. So that's why I'm working through everything with her. I'm trying to. But the reality is I'm working for myself. I need to do that for me so that I can then spread that energy through my family. And my house energy has changed because of it. So,
In a good way.
sorry?
In a good way.
Yeah, absolutely, honey. Because I'm not letting the negativity touch me or my family or my house. And when I get my child turning around and feeling that, I'm going, that's not coming into my house. It's just not the way we're going to do it.
Mhm.
It's very difficult for her. She needs to cry, and that's okay. But why are you crying? When your own doctors have said, without us doing what we're doing, you'd be dead. You should be celebrating and saying, thank you. I know, thank you, instead of, you know, whatever in your head. It's in your head.
Good. Well, to summarize what you just said is you have started to work on the heart and the mind coherence. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's more than that because heart maths is focusing on that. But like, you know, as I said, I'll call Joe Spencer as my mentor, that we are working on the up to the X chakra now. And then there's more to come to you guys, ladies, which I'm very exciting for next week, actually, about the spirit. But there are more coming your way. So next week, the teach is very important. Okay. But well done, Anna. You identify that and knowing that not letting others trigger you, the first step. Second is stop their energy have influence on you. When you make that call,
Yeah,
it's very good. But at times this is hard. But like then the fact is, what we call it is, are you living at cause or are you living at effect? Allowing others to affect your mood because someone is not in a good mood.
no, I'm
Are
not.
you reacting or responding to a situation? Whether you were being attacked or simply someone made a comment and you were responding or reacting to that comment. I'll leave it with you ladies to think about it because we're going to dig deep into that tonight as well. Anyone else would like to share?
Come on, guys. There's plenty to share. I'm reading all your comments. I have to do this, so can you?
I suppose I didn't react to quite a few things this week. I responded, but I didn't react. I didn't react to my husband completely ignoring a letter that went out to him from the lawyers on Tuesday, because he sent me more emails on Tuesday afternoon after the letter went out.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't react. I just responded. Just went to the lawyer and said, here, deal with this, sort it out.
Mm-hmm.
So yes, that's been dealt with again today, and I'm waiting on the result on tomorrow.
Well done. Let him be the stupid person. You have so much evidence saying like,
He just, yep, he's done.
I will celebrate every time if we try to send you more bills. Like, yes, you taking your own way.
See, I say ka-ching.
Yep.
Ka-ching.
He's just being silly.
Great job, Tamara. It's not easy.
Getting a cash
Yeah.
register go. Ka-ching. Next.
Yeah. Yeah. It's challenging.
Yeah, it
It's
is.
almost describing that it's like, have I been sleeping with an enemy for all those years? I'm sorry, but it's very direct. But the
But
fact
that's
is,
what it is.
without you knowing, and now the shock is coming out. But
Yep.
after being shocked, it's like, well, I'm standing on my own 2 feet.
Yep.
Yes,
That's it.
amazing.
Yep.
Well done. Well done. All right, one last share.
Well, I wouldn't mind sharing. I've had lots of ahas and realizations this week, having made the move away from Sam and actually being able to objectively look inside to see what's happened.
Mm-hmm.
And what I recognised, and this is not me being, hopefully not taken as being rude, but is somebody that showed up as if he's done all the work, all the renovations, but he's only done the renovations on the outside. He's not done the renovations on the inside. And recognising that some of the stuff that was happening in the house, I was a reactor to and triggered to some of the responses and some of the conversations that were had there. Believing him to say that I was the one that was being triggered, manifesting stuff that wasn't there, realising that it actually was there and it was just him gaslighting me. So, so it was a lot of that kind of, I get it now, and I've made the move and I'm pretty proud of myself to actually do that, and I've learned a lot about myself in that 6 months, so it's not all been a waste of time. Had some fun with him, but I'm happy to move on now.
Mhm.
Good.
Beautiful. Well done.
Yeah, thank you. Thank you.
Good. All right. Good job, girls, ladies, grandma, grandpa. Okay, now let's move on. So you all got the documents. It's a very simple document, but then what is important? Oh, can you see my camera? Can you see the whiteboard clearly? That's my new talk. Well, I shouldn't say talk. It's my new equipment. So tax office will allow me to deduct that. But now I don't have to move my board every time. Okay, let's see. Going here. Yeah, we got that. So go to page. I don't have the page number. Okay, 1, 2. Oh, it's only your second page. The Radiant You. All right. So today we're going to talk about the soul. The soul, well, we spoke about the body last week. So today we're going to speak about the soul, which is in between our spirit and our body, your mind, your will, and your emotion. Okay. All right. Which part of this, of your soul, resonate with you more, or is something that draw on you that we could focus more on today? Your willpower, your emotion, or your mind?
Mind.
Your mind. Good. Well, Alina, you have the floor. What would you like to work on? What's the reason you chose the mind?
Because the mind is so powerful in it. I mean,
Mhm.
if you have negative thoughts, it's gonna live in the body, it's gonna affect your whole entire life, your energy, versus if you have positive thoughts, it's vice versa.
Mm.
You're gonna manifest what you want, and you're gonna be healthy mentally, emotionally, and physically.
Mm-hmm. Good. All right. So share with us a personal experience, what you just share, your own experience in your own word.
Meaning positive, negative thoughts, or just thoughts that I've had.
Could be both,
Okay.
so that other people could learn from you.
I would say, well, obviously negative, if I have negative thoughts, then it's a really shitty day.
Mm.
And things just kind of just domino effect, things that happen throughout the day. You notice a different change. Like you have negative thoughts, it's a bad day, things just keep getting worse and they compound. versus if I wake up and I do my meditation and I'm going to say my intention is that it's going to be a great day and believe
Mhm.
it's going to be a good day, then things flow a lot better.
Mhm.
And, people gravitate towards you more. You have this aura about you. It's completely different. And it's the thoughts. It all stems from the thoughts.
Okay. All right. So in the last 7 days, how many days was that you started your day like that?
You mean negative or positive?
Positive, what you just share.
Yeah, most days I'm meditating and I'm intending it's going to be a great day.
Mm-hmm.
So your mindset straight away is your intention is it's going to be a great day, not it is a great day.
No, you don't ask yourself that. You just intend it's going to be a good day.
Well,
it is.
Okay. All right, that's one way. But the other way too is that if you've already put it out there to say it is a good day, it's a great day because you're still alive.
Yeah.
Then your actual power in what you're saying and you're moving, your intention is now created. No matter how shit the day is, no matter how many things have happened,
Right.
and it's great. I'm glad to hear that. But I will say to you from my experience now, it is a great day. It's a glorious day. I don't care if it's raining, shitting, shining, whatever. Every day is a great day. Because you know what? Because I make it better. I make it better for me.
Yeah.
My mantra. Everything works out for me. Everything always works out for me.
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't matter. Don't look outside. Just be glad that you've opened your eyes and you're here. That's a good start.
Right.
Because all your negative thoughts go out the door. Go out, they leave. You're like, oh my God, this is fantastic. It's going to be a great day. You're shortcutting. You're shortcutting that negativity before you even get to the kitchen.
Okay. All right. So what Anna's trying to say is the here and now, the present. Because in English, someone help me here. The Chinese girl trying to teach English. What is the present tense? It is a good day. And what is this? It is going to be a good day. Future praising, isn't it?
Live in the moment.
So in Joe Dispenza theory, or most of the guru about, the spiritual guru side, is we are drawing, even Abraham Hicks is drawing the future into now. The here and now. Okay? Here's what Anna shared with her daughter. She's in a bad mood. Most parents or most mother is like, she said, you could have bad mood, but I'm not taking that on. So it's a good day for me. Yep. I'm sorry, darling, it's a bad day for you, but is there something I can do to make it better? If not, maybe you could go back to your room. And when you feel better, you could come back out. Of course, you can do this to a 5 years old. For the 36 years old, I'm not sure how she's going to respond, but
it still works. It still works. I shut the door and then I just walk away. Well, you guys have been in my house. Anne-Marie will tell you I don't care. Oh, you like that? Okay, here we go. Close the door. See you later. Yeah. And keep going.
Yeah. Okay. All right. So more of the theory, because what we learn here is always say, what are you going to apply in the next 7 days or tomorrow? Okay. What is it that is important for us to meditate when we first open our eyes, when we first wake up? What's the reason that will be much more beneficial for us?
It's actually because once we wake up, we're actually present, fully present here now with no baggage from yesterday and nothing from an hour, no future. We're actually right here, right now when we're meditating. You're right in the present moment. So it's the best time to meditate. There's nothing. You haven't said anything for the day.
Well, almost there. Good
Almost.
try.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Heart,
Okay.
heart,
When we are
heart and brain
in our
focus
sleep.
when you first wake up, right?
Yep. When we first woke up. Because when you first woke up, do you feel like you are so on the ball and knowing everything, or you feel like I'm still half asleep?
You're still half asleep, which is the best time, either that or later in the evening, right
Mhm.
before you fall asleep, where you're still kind of tired.
Okay. So the scientific background is when we go to sleep, when we go into deep sleep, what are the brainwave that we are in?
It's
The
theta
alpha
or is it
brainwave.
delta?
The delta? Delta?
If you could achieve deep sleep, it will be in delta.
Yes, I got it right. I get an A.
Who is competitive here?
No, I'm competing with myself. I'm competing with myself, darling. You're remembering. That's all.
Okay, so what's all the brainwave? And now come sit down, tell us.
Smart ass. I know about the delta because I've been working in that field right now.
What's gamma?
I don't know. It's why you're awake, sort of. I don't know.
What's
Yeah.
alpha?
Sorry?
What's alpha? Alpha brainwave. What's beta brainwave? Okay, of course there's more to that, but beta, alpha, gamma, delta.
Well, I know about the delta one.
Well, beta is not a bad thing, but beta is where we are really at. It's normally it's like, most of the time that we during our walking time is we are in beta. But when we just about to walk or just waking up, you won't be in delta or gamma because you will be like, go away and then you just fall asleep. Okay, because our brainwave, during the day is like this, right? When we sleep, it's actually go like this. Okay, so when we just about to wake up, we are in alpha. So you are in a very suggestive state. Tamara, correct me, because you probably very into hypnosis as well. When people are going to be hypnotized, which brainwave they will mostly be in?
Oh, in those alpha brainwaves, because that's where we want them influenced and that's where we want them relaxed to a point where, we can sort of influence them on doing stuff.
Exactly. So when you do meditation, we are doing almost like self-hypnosis.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Because now to me is because I trust Joe Dispenza. Basically, when he start, doing guided meditation for me, I can feel my body with the zap straight away. Because my body is so used to it and just almost like jump into that state. Okay. So that's the benefit about doing your meditation when you just woke up. Okay. Because it depends what you have been through over the night. But often, how many of us would say, I just woke up and have this anxious thought? Okay. How many of you would have woke up, have this anxious feeling or other thought is in your mind and things like that? Because we possibly didn't have a good night's sleep. We're not truly rested. Okay. So could we be truly present when we straight away woken up? But when you are just woken up, when you go into meditation, it brings you to a level of the calmness. And when you have appropriate guided meditation, you definitely set yourself up for success for the day. Okay. Our mind is powerful, but is it truly your mind are in total control of your body? Anna, if you could not fully participate, don't give a sign. I don't want to be wonder.
Sorry, I'm answering a call from my daughter. Sorry.
That's okay. I'm just teasing. All right. Where were we? See, she always interrupt me and I lost my chain of thought. Okay. So my question is, do you think your mind is in total control of your body, or actually your body has been taking over your mind for a long period of time.
Mhm. My mind is
Mhm.
in control of my body.
Okay, please explain.
Well, a lot of the time I have to have that control over my body because if I don't, I let it get into an anxious state and I end up with my face going numb, or I end up in extreme pain.
Mm,
So if I don't have control over my body, I wouldn't be able to walk some days because of the pain in my knees. So having that control over my body, I'm able to get up and do things that I wouldn't be able to do if I let my body control my mind.
mm, mm. Okay. So, yeah, when we go on the one-on-one session, Tamara, I will have something for you.
Mhm.
Okay. You want to hear the good news or bad news?
Oh, good news first.
I know there's both.
Yeah. So yes, you have a very possibly I would say you have a strong willpower, but I would say your mind is not totally 100% in control because your body remember the pain. And remember, in the neurological sense in our brain, when we have imprinted certain pain level in our brain, even though your pain level is not that bad, but you often jump back to, it is so painful that I can't walk. Do you recall some of those experiences?
Probably.
Yeah.
Don't recall them, but they've probably happened, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So, the good news is you have a strong willpower. The bad news is you might not be in 100% of control of your mind and your body. But the good news again is we will have a way to help you to take control.
Mhm.
But obviously, doing meditation and few other tricks you up in your sleeve, when we combine them all,
Yep.
will be very powerful. Cool. Anyone have any question? Even though it's more scientific based, but the fact is when we know it, we know more is important for us to have that commitment. All right. The challenge is people say, oh, I don't have time to meditate or exercise. Okay. So is your mind in control or is it your body in control?
They're one. They're one.
I understand. Ideally, they are one.
They are
Okay.
one.
But what are the percentage that your mind is in control? Or what are the percentage that your body is in control?
I would say it's perception.
You can say it's perception.
I'm learning more about
Mm,
the strength of the emotions, and that each part of your body, every cell of your body has its own brain. It remembers.
memories.
Your legs start to react before your brain says, oh, that's what it was. Because your leg already remembers, oh, don't put your leg over there because you're gonna break it if you put it anywhere near that hole, right? Because you might be thinking about something, but your leg's already moving itself before you're even acknowledging it. It's something I've been working on for a little while now. So, and healing everything in the body, inside the body, through remembrance and forgiveness, and the power of the light that works through the body and shifts, eases the pain, because all of a sudden everything's talking to one another.
Yep.
Which is what we're going to be focusing on, Tamara. Missy, don't stick your tongue out at me.
Guys, have you heard of a lady called Brandon Bass?
No.
I read her book decades ago. She was a lady that had a tumor the size of a football in her stomach.
Yeah.
And through the power of her mind and working on a cellular level, she was able to heal her cells and get rid of the tumor herself without having to have surgery.
Yep.
But again, it's like one of those things that it's like anything we don't exercise, stuff will still come back because it still stays in our cells. So we've got to continually move and work on it.
Absolutely.
But yeah, she's done a lot of work in that field. Her name's Brandon Bass.
Okay, well, this woman with ultimate balance is using infusing the vibrational energy of essential oils into chakras and meridians and
Yeah.
organs. But she
Beautiful.
also talks about healing light, aligning your body. What I've put on, yeah, it's I'm doing this stuff, but I'm starting to put stuff behind it to make sure I understand what I'm doing for myself.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's So,
Okay.
yeah.
All right. Ooh, I should have written bigger. Can you guys read that? I forgot. Just have my back against you guys.
Okay. Geez, my eyebrows look really good. They don't even show that I'm bushy and I haven't got them done. Hey, I like this light.
Oh.
Yeah. I got a beard too. Stop it. I got a beard. You can't beat that one.
Yeah. All right. You guys can see that?
Yeah. Thought, situation, emotion. Yes. Thank you.
Yeah. So to make it very simple, how our body become very automatic. In the cognitive behavior therapy, this is the CBT theory, okay? But the fact is, they often say, oh, when you're in a situation, okay, especially when you're fight or flight mode, the situation, okay? We can say that emotion is like maybe your reaction. We often forget that when you did this, I feel this. But then actually is from that, it went to your brain a split second, but that is by the memory from the past.
Yeah.
Then you react. That's why I said you react or you respond. Okay, this is very basic, but the fact is, remember during the weekend, I said, when we know certain thing is not going to serve us, we write down, next time when something similar happen, I chose differently. So you anchor that into your mind, and your mind help your body to make the choice.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Does that help? So basically, it will be nice. We are in total control of our mind and our body. So our mind is the command center to our body.
Yeah, I can relate to that with what happened on that weekend. It was like I could have easily, with flight and fright, stayed where I was in that situation. But with the love and support of you guys behind me saying jump and making the move, it was actually what was me making that different choice, which now means that I will never be in that situation in my life ever again, because this is more powerful than where I was. If that makes sense.
Okay. So what it is, we have been actually learning, because the thought people often think is just our brain, right? But now the mind, all right. Do you think the mind is just really embedded in our brain?
No.
What does that include, Anna?
No, the mind is not embedded in our brain. Our mind is actually right throughout our body, because everything here remembers and sends the messages back up here. And
Okay.
that's like a little memory bank. That's what I feel. It's not, I feel like that's a memory bank, and it files it away and says, yep, I'm going to control this. And here we go. I'm going to go into that file. I'm going to pull this out. And it's done in minuscule, milliseconds, whatever.
Good. Okay. Then another question. When we talk about the oneness,
Yes.
do you think our mind, our individual mind would have overlapping with another person's mind? Not necessarily taking over, but maybe like this.
Yeah. Why not? Like a beehive. Absolutely. We feel connections. We feel connected. Well, I'm sorry for interrupting. Anyone else want to jump in? Go for it.
Electromagnetic fields.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So remember, our thoughts are electrical,
Mm-hmm.
and our hearts are magnetic. So those are energy. Okay. All right. Does that helping you guys to see that how powerful this is? Okay. But at the same time, we have to remember that for our soul is mind is only part of it. So then come to the emotion, right?
Yeah.
And our willpower. Okay. We probably, do you guys want to stay on just to discuss about our mind in the sense of how we could learn from one another with our own experience?
Yep.
Okay, good.
I don't have a problem.
Okay. All right. What do you want to learn?
Well, the thing is, everyone has a different mind pattern. Everyone thinks differently. Everybody does things differently. But the one thing that I'm finding now, the more connected I'm with them, the more cohesive I become, and the more of my energy I feel when I'm touched. Well, it sounds really bad, but you know what I mean, baby.
You like it when I touch you.
You feel the love.
Please keep this in the PG, man.
Yeah. You feel the love. It is PG. She's my kid. Yeah, it's feeling, it's what you feel when you emanate that love and care, even when you're touching that person. There's a difference.
Mm-hmm.
So when I massage you, what I learned was when I said to you, you asked me when you first said, can I do the raindrop treatment? And I said, yes, you can. What do you want, Anna? And I went, I want love and healing. And because I said it out loud, she gave me the love and healing. And I felt her energy through that. So the feel of the touch, the sensitive, you don't even have to touch me. You didn't even really touch me. It was just, the feet and the feathering. It's barely touching, but it heightened the senses. So the mind was going, oh, I like this. Oh, this is all this electricity is coming through the brain, and the body and the heart were just going, hey, I'm in a good spot. That's what I feel. But anyway, I think it's like a beehive. We could end up communicating. Truly, the stronger we get, the more. Tamara freaks me out, and Evie freaks me out, even Anne-Marie. And Catherine, you and I had this connection as soon as we started talking. And then, then I felt Alina, sending you a message and saying, are you okay? And you needed to talk. It's because I desired the connection. I wanted to, well, it sounds terrible. I wanted to feel you. And yeah.
From a spiritual perspective, Anna, if you want to be more clear.
Well, look, she's laughing, and that's what matters. But yeah, we all feel the connection.
Yeah, we are
to feel
capable.
it. Absolutely. And that together does it. You can't do it without one without the other. It just doesn't work. The want, the feel, the need is out. So, it's like when we're putting our intentions, we're putting our hand on our heart. So it is a message that goes up to the brain and says, this is what we're going to do, and bang, to our third eye. I'm learning more about that, guys. It's
Beautiful.
Yeah, go on.
No, great. It's fantastic. Anyone would like to share?
Come on. Come on. You got something to say, Anne-Marie. Let's go. You, Tamara, let's go.
We're talking about mine. Sorry, I'm getting a bit distracted from the kids. They're screaming. I feel I don't know, I feel like mind and emotion work together.
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah, sometimes I have trouble separating those. Or I overthink things.
To separate your mind and your emotion, you're saying? Or
yeah, separating my mind from emotion. Like, just say something happens and your emotion is resentment, I guess.
mm-hmm.
In that into context, like you don't want to be that way, but you sort of have trouble separating that.
Okay. Yep. Good. That was going to be the very next point that I'm going to put on. Well, over the 20 years of clinical experience, the most often things that I told people is like, perhaps you think you need to connect your brain and your heart together, but it's actually we're looking at your mind and your brain, your mind and your heart to be connected in a coherent way. Okay. So often maybe a thought coming into your mind, Emery, or a situation appear in front of you, then the past memory came back, then you felt a certain way.
Mm-hmm.
Right? So again, it's like is there a way that we could transform that is, okay, something happened right now related to a certain person. But what happened right now could be very minor. But then we'll think of the worst. We remember the worst because based on the past experience.
Mm-hmm.
So we are not living in the moment. Then your emotion, because of the hurt from the past, as Anna remember saying, down to our body cell, our cellular level, making
Is it
that too.
cellular? Or is it cellular?
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Okay. That your body started to react to the situation and the emotion. This is only going to be like in split second because our nervous system is like boom. Okay. Remember the thought and the emotion. Often we forget about that. There's a mind here. Okay. So the way we could transform it is, okay, all right. Look, this is a situation. We don't have control of what other people's behavior or intention are, but could we look at the surface level? This is what happened. Could I think about is what would be the best intention coming from this person? And then looking at like, is it really going to hurt me? Or is it totally out of my control in how I'm going to respond to the situation? Is it worth for me to react angrily? Or if I want to make a change for myself to make a growth, what would be the best response I could do right now? Or how could I manage? So think about in the last 7 days, think about an actual incident that happened. Then we can help you to debunk that. This is hypothetically that I'm trying to explain the concept. She must be speaking to an invisible person. Emery, what is it that you would like to, is that an example? So we all would help you to move forward because it takes practice. It's not just one explanation and we can move forward. In the last 7 days, think about it. It could be something very simple.
So, well, a fantabulous example is the kids fighting, for instance. Oh, I cannot deal. I cannot deal. Like right now, my anxiety levels are like through the roof because it takes me back to domestic violence situations that I've been in with past partners.
Okay.
I can't handle it. I don't like it. I sort of shut off.
Okay. Interesting. I'm curious. So when the kids fight, you think back on your past experience that it's a domestic violence. The situation is really bad.
Yeah.
I understand. So your nervous system, right?
Like
okay. Are they still alive?
who?
Are your kids still alive?
I think so. I can hear a lot of banging out there.
Yeah. Have they got bruises on their, like, something come out?
Not that I know of yet.
Yeah. So was that truly violence or actually sibling love showing in a different way?
I think it's more verbal abuse with them.
Okay. Sorry. So they actually they verbally.
Yeah.
Okay. So when that happened, I know you like tense up. Is that what you're saying? Because your body responded to that. Okay. As a mother, what would be the ideal situation for you?
Like how would I respond as a mother, or
Not
like-
necessary. When the kids fight, what will be ideal situation for you?
like them not fighting? Or is that what you mean?
Well, ideally, if the kids doesn't fight, that would be ideal. Okay, for those mothers around, have kids.
Sorry, I'm trying to like process it in my brain. I don't think I'm understanding.
That's okay. That's all right. Well, no, I'm just trying to help you to see what's the norm, even coming to your own siblings. Has it been always lovey-dovey? Oh, I love you. You're so good. Or sometimes you name calling them. Has anyone been name calling their sibling in the past? Maybe just once or twice?
I thought
So
with other
stupid.
brothers,
You're so dumb.
Well, that's nice. That's complimentary. Look at her face. Can't hear you.
For
Yeah, you fought, right?
part of it for me is it's about when the kids fight, even though they might be yelling at each other and abusing each other and whatever, they're learning conflict resolution skills. So they're learning how to argue, they're learning how to stand up for themselves, they're learning how to deal with it so they don't end up being walked all over and end up a doormat all their life. So when they fight and argue with their siblings, they're learning great skills.
Look at the knives are hidden, right? Knives are hidden.
No, she's doing okay.
Mm.
She's doing really good.
It's
not good.
Yeah. Okay.
Can I say something? It is normal for siblings to argue and fight, and that's okay. But we're actually talking about how she feels with the noise, right?
Mhm.
So maybe,
Sensitive to noise.
yeah, and maybe it's the noise that takes you back and gives you that
Mhm.
that feeling of anxiety, because it's like when I was a kid, that was not as nice, and I didn't come out of it without a black eye. I didn't come out of it without a
Yeah, and
Yeah.
sort of the words used.
Yeah, the
Okay.
words are very triggering.
So when I was a child, I had this thing that the house had to be quiet because that's when I felt safe. If I heard shouting and arguing and pots being thrown around the place and drama, I was on hyper alert and couldn't sleep. And I'd be listening to all this adult madness. And it took me a long time. As a child, I couldn't understand it. But as an adult, I could actually see. And in fact, some of my relationships modeled that of what I knew to be normal, even though as a child, it would trigger me into, flight, fright response and wanting to protect mum and wanting to protect dad and wanting to protect the kids, my other siblings. It took me a long time to realize it's just what happened, that these two adults didn't know how to communicate with one another. As a kid, I couldn't figure that out. But as an adult, I learned that it's just what happened, and I could disassociate from it as an adult, if that makes sense. So it was more than coming from my heart space rather than the mind and trigger as a child being hurt, or the trauma or the drama, because I get it. I totally get that. I could be in a situation where you can hear two people arguing and I can be flashback to something horrible that had happened to me. When I was in that state of hyper alert always, my nervous system wasn't settled. So if you're working on that with your meditation and your spiritual side and the stuff that you love to do, and then actually sit down and have the mindset of empty, this sounds really weird, empty and meaningless, but it actually works. It's like we don't give the words meaning, because it's what we give meaning to that creates the trigger or the drama or the whatever, the feelings that we evoke. So if you can make it not me, that when the kids are fighting, that it has nothing to do with you or what your past is, and maybe get involved rather than switching off, is just my opinion, and you don't have to take it, and I won't be offended. You can tell me to shut up. I may be wrong. But if you sat back and instead of switching off and going into mayhem internally, flip it and give them life lessons on how to deal with and how to effectively have a confrontation and argue rather than the name slamming and the verbal abuse.
I've
You-
tried that.
Okay.
Don't listen.
All right. Great.
Listen, yeah.
Great sharing, ladies. Yeah. Okay. Emery, just go a little bit.
Anyway,
All right. Is it the word that they use that you feel the trigger? Or is it the noise, as Anna said?
I do feel like it's part of the noise. Well, yeah, the noise, but it is a lot of the words too. It's like things like, oh, you're not good enough and you don't deserve to be in this family, or you're an idiot. Just things
Okay.
like that. That's like,
Okay.
Mm.
Sorry, who was talking? Elena, you were saying something?
No,
No,
one
I
said.
just I resonate with what she's saying too, because loud noises for me too takes me back to like my childhood. And it's like those emotions live in your body, and they remember, your cells do remember that.
Yeah.
And so it's like these little things, these little snippets, these little things that you remember, and you're like, oh my gosh, like, and you really think about it and you're like, wow, that's from an abusive relationship, or it's from my childhood, and your body remembers that.
Yeah.
Yep.
And it's
So-
responding.
That's beautiful. Can I ask you a question, Anne-Marie? Where are all your distinctions? Where are all your rewards for your great, what you've achieved? Where are they?
on my computer.
Take them off your computer, put them in a frame, and stick them all over your bloody walls. That is a reminder that you are intelligent, very smart, very capable woman.
Oh, I know I am.
the
No,
key
you
is to
And-
turn up.
What I'm talking about is your anxiety. Whenever you hear that, then you look at those things and you go, "I'm none of that. I'm none of that." Look at where you are, because that brings you back into today. It doesn't take you back where you were, but it brings you here in the moment. And you look at that, all the things that you've achieved, your company. Let's get your logo all set up on a printer and put it up as well.
I'm pretty
And this is
fucked about
yeah,
that logo,
absolutely.
actually.
Yeah, I think it's amazing. So yeah, we do all these things to get your body to start recognizing every time that cell comes up and goes like this, you go slam. It's okay. I'm not there anymore. Other people can jump in and explain, but it's like teaching yourself to be rewarded, and we forget to reward ourselves.
Mm.
So we've done this. You've proven yourself. You've proven to yourself, honey. It doesn't need to take you back. You just need to you just need to see it in front of you. Having it on your computer does nothing for you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Beautiful.
So just an
All right.
idea.
Great share. All right. Okay. There are two things. All right. Let's break it down. Okay. It's very natural for us to react. There's two fears. We all would have experienced that. Their fears mostly will happen to people are loud noises, big bang. When you hear big bang, what will be your first reaction?
What was that?
Jump.
Yeah. Of course, you
Go like this before.
what's going on? All right.
Mm.
But imagine you have that loud noises every day in your household with your kids. So again, whether you have experience, like, domestic violence or anything, your body do react to it because it's stimulation. Okay. The second fear is height. Tell me who is he not afraid of height, or I'll bring you up to Eureka Tower, look down on 100
Not
on the 100 level.
I'm not scared
Your
of
body
heights.
would naturally react to it. Your knees go jelly. Okay. So
Well, I've never done that, but I'm not scared of heights. I
I'm
climb
keen.
ladders and go in roofs. So
I'm keen.
yeah.
I think
Yeah.
we should do that.
Yeah, I'm not scared of height, but when I was on 130 level on Eureka Tower looking at the balcony of my friend's place, my first experience, I thought like, I want to go and have a look. How does that feel? My knees just went jelly. I was like, oh, I thought I was not scared of height, but my body reacted to it. Okay.
Wow.
So we need to understand that our body is going to try to protect us. Otherwise, Catherine will have jumped off the 130 floors. That would be fun. Okay. So Emery, it is very challenging. 7 kids. I have 1 kid. He argued with me on a daily basis. He challenged me every day. But from my point of view as a mother, I'd rather him challenge me, as Tamara said. You rather him being just told what to do, or he think that, is that right? Is it going to benefit me? And we have a good debate. But of course, at the end, I'll play the card. I'm the mommy. I'm the boss. All right. Okay, just only a joke. Okay. But the fact is, if they were arguing, if you go in trying to intervene, do you think they will listen at that time?
No, their emotions have heightened.
Exactly. So for you to go in to intervene, who get most affected? You. Yeah. So of course, then you look at your certificate and everything. It's like, I'm a good mother. I'm a good mother. I'm a good mother. But again, if you're emotionally heightened already, is it going to be effective?
No.
No.
Oh, it's not about good mother.
Yeah.
It's about what her thoughts were and the triggers.
Mhm. Yeah.
Because she still doesn't see herself. She doesn't see herself.
Yes, Anna. It will
As she is
take
now.
time. It
Yeah.
takes time. Okay. We're just breaking down a situation for Emery. Okay. That's a lot of good advice, but we need to break it smaller step for her.
Mhm.
All right. So as we know, our sensory would affect our body and how we respond, right? So you said, when I hear my kids fighting, your mind jump back to the domestic violence
Yeah.
memory, right? Okay. Yes, we don't live in the past, but again, because we haven't cleared everything yet. But right now we're trying to think is like, okay, if this were going to happen next time, knowing that getting anxious and thinking the past is no longer serving me. Is that correct? That's why you put it, all right? So what would be a response that is going to help you to best serve you right now if this situation arises again?
Breathe.
Good. Anna would love you. Breathe. Just breathe shallowly, or actually sit up, take a deep breath slowly.
Yeah, there has been times where I've just gone and I've breathed. Probably breathed in some smoke too.
We'll deal with
And
that very soon too.
calmed my body down, because I definitely know if I do jump into a situation like that, I react as well. So that's not my aim. Like I still do it. I'm guilty for it. I know that, and I'm trying to work on it.
Good.
I need to be in a calm mind frame to be able to say, right, listen, just go to your room for a little bit, calm down, and then we'll come back together and we'll have a chat, or we'll talk through things.
Okay. Good. So maybe another practical way is, I wonder whether it will be a good idea for you to have a headset that is actually noise cancellation.
Oh yeah, I got one of them.
Good.
Oh,
Then
yeah.
we can play some, alpha brainwave and all those. Actually, throughout the day, it will be actually beneficial for your situation. Is like, if we meditate, it will be effective. But if we just wait till the morning or evening before you go to bed, that 12 or 16 hours, your brainwave pick up a lot of things. And when the kids is very noisy, bang, boom.
Mm.
Does that make sense? Because it's still quite raw, what you share with us, okay? But it doesn't mean that we cannot make any shift, but we just take very small step.
Slow and steady wins the race.
Exactly.
You got this, baby. You got this, baby.
So, like we are here for you. Again, your mind is, do you jump into like what's happening in the past, or what did Anna say? What did Evie say? What did Tamara say? What did like Alina say? Yep. Then that oneness, that you're not alone.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. And would you like to know how to condition your kids as well?
Sure.
You know the Pavlov theory, like Tamara can explain to you as a
The dog.
Heard of it.
Dog. You're gonna do the
You ring
Pavlov.
the bell when the dog salivates because it was taught that when the bell rang, it got food.
Mm.
Don't laugh, because kids are very easily to condition too. Tamara, I can see in your mind, it's like, I have an idea for you, Anne-Marie.
I don't know, maybe.
I think the dogs train us faster than we train them.
Yeah, I think so.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah. So Anne-Marie, is something for you to think about is like, hopefully you'll find a moment that the household is in peace. Might not be quiet, but a moment that when the kids are not arguing, when you call a weekly family meeting. Does that happen in your household?
Not really.
Just thinking on my feet. To condition them is like once a week, let's sit down and we share. Okay. But of course, like they'll be talking. But if you started to do something like nice, it's like ring a bell. Hey, let's come. I got dessert. Ring the bell.
Yeah.
Let's come. Do something fun. Ring the bell. It'll take times, but I guarantee you after 7 days, when you ring the bell, everyone's like, "What's up, Mom? Shall we try the experiment?"
Oh yes, I have a bell. I have a bell.
Are you going to test it out?
Oh.
Is there a bell?
Just trying to
She's
find
going to
it.
go get it.
I wonder. I bet it's a very big one.
It's a cowbell.
Oh, beautiful. Ring it. Let me hear what it sounds like. Oh,
No, it can't. It's
we
like
didn't hear it.
Can't hear it?
Do it again. You were on mute.
Am I? No.
I
no,
don't
it
know.
depends on her
Maybe it's
music
really
setting.
loud.
Yeah, those bell is very loud.
Well,
Okay.
I can't. We can't. It's weird. I can't hear it.
Yeah, no, it's a suppression from the Zoom actually suppress those things.
Background. Okay.
Okay, so what you do is just ring the bell to have something fun or what they like. I mean, obviously you don't want to feed them sugar, but it's like ring the bell, do something fun. Or when you say, "Hey, let's sit down and watch a movie," like they associate that,
Yeah.
with an action, and give it a try.
Okay.
Okay, don't just do it once and the next time when they argue and you ring it, like no one can hear it. Okay.
That sounds so
Before
cool. You'll
that.
have to let me know how that works, because that sounds super fun.
Just an idea.
Maybe I'll label it Mummy Hugs.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
Yeah,
actually, you
that's
ring the
good.
bell. Let's do a group hug and then start tickling one another. That laughters.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just start with something very basic. Okay. Everyone's idea great, but because there are quite a lot of layers in the situation. How do you feel after we like ring a bell? Did you think like, oh,
Good. I have so many resources in this office.
Yeah.
exactly. Exactly. Okay. Anyone would like to share? Anyone resonate with Anne-Marie? What she just shared? So basically, I think the lesson is do not give up. it's possible to make the shift. It's a paradigm. It's not a change. If you change, your mind will go crazy if you change it every day. But it's a paradigm shifting, the 2 millimeter shift that your brain doesn't notice. For those who remember the 7-day soul journey, try to wake up 15 minutes early instead of an hour. Remember that?
Yeah.
Good. Fantastic. So be confident, be you.